Hello there, welcome to another video. This is the second episode of designing a new prop every day. I know that there's a pretty big promise, but I'll try to keep it. Anyway, for today's build, I'm going to redesign the Batarang from Batman vs Superman and Zack Snyder's Justice League. We are on the canvas now, and to start off with, I have a reference image which I would use as a base canvas. We select times, what do you want it, times 10, x, y. I want nothing in the z axis, so yeah, I think this is enough. Okay, so as you can see, I only need 1/4 of this. I mean, like, considering these two halves, and the top and the bottom. So I will just focus on making one half. So for that, I will just introduce one base shape, and yeah, I'll, I'll tell you how this goes. So I'll just add this rectangle first, finish, and this is going to be used to define the thickness. I think I want this about 5 mm so that the whole blade is about 10 mm thick, which is enough, I guess. But I don't know if this works proportionally. Let's see. And let's hide this now. Add a sketch to that one specifically. Now let's outline this. So starting off with a straight line going all the way from the canvas. Then let's select this line. Before that, I'll resize this. Okay, bit of a perfection freak, I would say. But yeah, that has worked out for me so well so far. Anyway, continuing this. Uh, I'm kind of getting used to Blender, so the shift click is bothering me at this point. Okay, I'll add a chain for after this, another line, and fillet. Okay, my bad. Fillet. Just called a fillet, not a chain. How stupid. Now what I want is this arc. We'll achieve this with a spline. Well, not straight, apparently. Apparently, apparently,
One eternity later.
the final line sketch. Yeah, so we have this, and this is going to be the base. Now create another sketch, turn this off, make another sketch, just turn that back on again for reference. Now sketch this out again. To do that, I would
6 months later.
file in line. Close this. Now to move this sketch, remember this, and this is going to be a reference point. So I will noise. So move, sketch objects, select all. Okay, and about 5 mm. Turning his body off. Sketch 2. Create loft. This and this. There's no okay. Why? This should have worked. This didn't work. Oh yeah, it did. My bad. Uh, ooh, ooh, ooh. I think that's too much. That's too much thick. So sketch 3. Copy faces. So move sketch objects. Name this off. Select okay. This is about 5 mm high, right? And we'll take this down to about 3. Okay, and that should work. Now create a loft. Connect. There you have it. This canvas. Yeah. There is your half of the background. So this will be about 6 mm thick in total. Then to continue this, we will select the surface, sketch objects, then just draw some lines. This looks like something perpendicular line. That, then this finish sketch. Now, now this is the interesting part. Fun part. I hate this so much. I'm used to Blender now. Anyway, pipe, pipe. Last one. Last one. Okay, let's first cut this. Okay, sketch 4. Another pipe. Okay, so there you have it. Completed first half of the Batarang. And now I hate this much. Just, yep. Now mirror bodies, mirror surface. Okay. And again to complete this, go down, repeat mirror, mirror surface. Oh my bad. Bodies, objects. Yeah, there you go. Oh, 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 oh. I have some doubt about the size, so I'll measure this. Just going to this point, and it's about 174 mm. That's 174, about 17 centimeters, 17.5 centimeters. Not bad, not bad at all. I think that must be about 6 mm. Oh, yeah, actually, yep, 6. Now I will export this, of course. So I will, of course, make the images, but this one I am going to print it out in 3D and finish this as a whole one piece. So I would actually go back. So this one, which is only half, I will use for 3D printing. What I'll do is print two halves and paste it for the best quality, of course. Because if I would have printed it both sides, the surface finish on one side would have ended up really bad because of the supports. So yeah, I'll just print out two halves and stick them together. Prepare, add, for about half. Open. Yep. Okay. One. I want this mirror along the axis. No. Why?